It's another edition of Time About the Movies. We're looking at Friday the 13th, September 13th, 1991. I was going to do the normal thing where I had the lighting equipment right in front of me, but I figure, you know what, only 2 movies this week, so I'll make it a quick one today. So we got 2 movies to look at today. Let's go ahead and jump on into it then. Let's start with the first movie that we have here, and that is Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
As a boy, he was always different. No one understood him.
You ready for it, boy? It's time to take your medicine. Thank you, sir.
No one could control him.
Go inside, honey.
But now, it's a new beginning. The beginning of the end for Freddy.
Every town has an Elm Street. Screaming while the vessel's in motion. It's your mind will go for it. I'll get you, Mighty, and your little soul, too.
We're gonna have to hit him with everything we've got.
Now I'm playing with power.
We're in Twin Peaks here.
It's gotta be me and him.
You want to live? Maggie, what's up? What's with kids today, huh?
Freddy's Dead, the final nightmare.
Great graphics.
They saved the best for last.
Yeah, save the best for last is probably not the best words to use for this, but I'm not gonna lie, it is a pretty fun movie for what it is. Like, it's a movie that probably isn't the best way to end this series overall, because it does have kind of a cop-out ending where it doesn't really end the series all that well, but I'm not gonna lie, I had a pretty good time with it, honestly. Like, I like it more because I think it's more funnier than it is scarier, because there's so many different elements of this movie that actually made me laugh pretty hard. It's like, it's so bad. It's like, it's kind of a guilty pleasure movie, to say the least. Like, I mean, it works still because it's Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. I mean, he's always going to make this work no matter what. But part of what made this movie funnier for me was just the ways that he trolls people and the way they kills them. Like, this is where it gets the most ridiculous. Like, I love how he just trolls this one guy all throughout the movie. And, like, every time he just keeps waking up from a dream. There's one point where he's just like, I'm not getting out of bed. I'm not gonna let him get me. And then all of a sudden, there's just fire coming up over the bed. And he just has this look on his face like, ah, shit. It's just like, it's hilarious, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that stuff, it's funny. It's definitely not the way the series probably was intended to go, but I don't know. Like I said, I had a good time with it. But yeah, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare definitely was not the best way to end this series. But you know what? Like I said, I had a good time with it overall. It does have a cop-out ending, kind of, that for something that's supposed to be the end of a series, it doesn't really set it up that very well, I should say. But, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it is a fun movie. It is still a very fun movie overall. But I think the next movie in the series, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, definitely brought back the reason why Freddy Krueger was seen as a menacing threat at in the early films. That movie, I think, does it a whole lot better. But for what this movie does, it's ridiculously silly. It's completely over the top. It's a so bad it's good type of movie. I'm just like, okay, I'm going along with it. So yeah, definitely not as good as some of the other movies. But like I said, I had a good time with it. So that's Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare. Let's move on to the next movie, and that is, well, actually, it's the last movie that we look at. It's River Phoenix and Lili Taylor in Dogfight.
We have a tradition in the Marines. The rules are simple. Each of the guys puts in $75. You set up a meeting place and time. Excuse me. Hi. And then you go out and see what you can bring back.
What's your name?
Rose. Rose Freddy.
Better shove off here soon. Gotta go to a party. Say, maybe you'd like to go with me.
A dress-up party?
Yes, a dress-up party. You look great.
Yeah.
It's not really as bad as it sounds, right? Free cocktail, free beer, and they gotta be polite. Those are the rules. They gotta be polite.
What rules?
The rules of the dogfight.
I'll be a son of a gun. That is a guy.
I'd give him a 7.
The ugliest woman wins $100 for the guy who brings her. I'm the ugliest, so I win.
You know, honestly, that trailer doesn't really sell that movie very well, especially the idea that this guy just goes out with ugly women just so he can win bets and all that. It's just like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is based on a true thing that actually happened back then. I can't really comment on it because, obviously, I wasn't born in the 1960s. I was only 2 years old when this movie came out, so what do I know? But, I mean, from what I've seen from the reviews for here, it's actually not that bad of a movie from what I've seen from the critics. But, and I'll admit, the second half of the trailer, which I didn't show you, it did get better. Like, it did get a lot better. I did like the chemistry between River Phoenix and Lili Taylor. I do like the idea that they have in this, so I don't know. Maybe that first half of the trailer really wasn't working for me, but I'm not gonna lie. That second half of the trailer, I was just like, okay, I could definitely see this going in the right direction. And like I said, it hasn't gotten any bad reviews for it. It's actually been widely praised by people. It's actually recognized as a American Film Institute 100 Years, 100 Passions nominee, so obviously did something right, so what do I know? So, yeah, maybe it might be a good film. Maybe I might check it out one day, but I'm not going to rush out to see it right away. If it's on TV or if it's somewhere on streaming, I'll definitely check it out at some point, but I'm not in a quick mood to watch it right now. And so on that note, we wrap up another edition of Time About the Movies. Next time we meet, it'll be the weekend of September 20th, 1991. We'll look at 7 new movies, including Late for Dinner, Living Large, McBain with Christopher Walken, not the McBain from The Simpsons, unfortunately, Laura Dern and Robert Duvall and Rambling Rose, Terry Gilliam's The Fisher King with Jeff Bridges and Robin Williams, Paradise, and also The Indian Brothers. So most of the movies there, mostly forgettable. There are some good ones there. We'll definitely go over those when we meet back here on this show on Monday, because of course Steel City Con is this weekend. You can tell by the wristband here that's what I'm going to be at this weekend, and I'm going to have some videos every single day during the con. So tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, check back here on the channel for those. And with that said, thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more videos like this, check out the playlist on the next page, check out the previous episode, and I will see you guys on Monday for a new Time About the Movies. And if you're going to be watching the Comic-Con videos, I'll see you tomorrow for a new one. So, with that said, I am off. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care.